Bala Mohammed Tukur. I'm the Director of Linkages and Collaboration of Mariam Abacha American University of Niger, acronymed MAAUN. The most important achievement, number one, is the expansion of the university to have more courses, undergraduate, postgraduate, including masters and PhDs, and our collaboration with other educational institutions across the globe. We've attended conferences in 2019. One of the best among the conferences was a conference we attended in Istanbul, and the other one in Mexico. The Mexico team was led by the president founder, Professor Adamu Abubakar Gorzo, which I'm seeing a lot of collaborations with other institutions of learning across the world. And the one I attended in Istanbul, Turkey, was organized by the International Union of Universities and was well attended with over 50 universities in attendance. The three conferences were remarkably, attended, and MAAUN was one of the prominent universities that featured in those conferences. Alhamdulillah. We, as the management of the university, under the leadership of our founder, president, were surprised by the amount of encomium, poured on us because of the way we've changed the landscape of education in the sub-Saharan Africa. We came with a model of education that is, new in the sub-region, meaning we are bringing in a bilingual education, meaning students will be fluent in both French and English. And then the American system of education that allows people to take 3 semesters in one session, that's in a year, has also revolutionized the way university education is run. And it's because of the what I call the integrity and the confidence people have on the university that we are now moving into more countries in the sub-Saharan Africa. We're in Togo, we will be in Nigeria very soon. We've started our work, almost 80% completed structures. And then soon, maybe second quarter or third quarter of this year, 2020, we are going to roll out educational programs in Nigeria. Also, the university has had a stint in Guinea-Bissau as also one of the areas we are going to feature in very, very recently, inshallah. So by and large, our products, our graduates that are working everywhere in Nigeria and across the sub-Saharan Africa have really proven that the quality of education we are given is, commendable, and people have really noticed the difference between our graduates and other graduates of other universities, especially because of this double-edged bilingualism we've introduced in the sub-Saharan Africa. The records are there to give you an answer. Lately, I was having an interview in one of the local radio stations in Kano of recent, and before the commencement of the official interview, we're having an informal discussion with some of the staff. And to my surprise, they told me that one of the best mass communication student that was doing attachment with them is from Mariam Abacha University. And I'm not surprised, because when you look at the amount of investment in terms of quality education and research in Mariam Abacha University, you will not be surprised if one of our students becomes the best mass communication student in that particular radio stations. And even the last result we had with the Nigerian Law School, where our legal students went there for foreign trained students to attend law school, we have 100% pass mark for all the students that went for the law school part 2. I think, is it part 1? Either part 1 or 2. Our student had 100% pass mark. The same thing goes for Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, where our students are under internship. At the end of it, they had an examination, the final year examination, and they came out with flying colors. So Alhamdulillah, we are really grateful to Allah, and we really commend our students and appreciate their parents. Every moment is the best moment for us, but there are, some events that you will still stick to your memories. One of those, events that stick to our memory is the commencement of the establishment of a brand new university in Nigeria. That is Mariam Abacha American University of Nigeria. Initially, our dream was to start a university in Nigeria, but because of the exigencies of the time, we could not establish a university here. We now later moved to a neighboring country, Niger. After the experiment, we now come back home and we are starting a university. So the landmark and one of the that event that gladdens our heart is the reception we have when we came back home to trying to establish a university. As I'm speaking with you now, even before the commencement of the university, we're having a lot of people showing interest to join the university. So it's a success story, and I believe we are going to start on a very, very good note. And hopefully, after Nigeria, we're still moving to another African country beside Togo and Guinea-Conakry. Goals have not been different from the goals we started with. Number one, to make sure that we have achieved meaningful progress academically and research-wise, and then to give youth of the West Africa sub-region opportunities to prove to themselves that they are worthy of all what is out there in the labor market, and to also make sure that our graduates are employable all over the world. And that is why we are signing an MOU with a UK-based education consultant. We met in Istanbul, Turkey, where our graduates at the level of their final level, that's level 400, will have a sandwich program organized and conducted by the UK-based partner, after which they will be certified by a UK education department, where they can be employed all over the world. Our university is one of the cheapest private universities in the whole of Africa. So I urge them to come in and take this opportunity to have an affordable university education system that is of quality, and that will guarantee them value for their money. The money we are charging is one of the cheapest, like I said, and the quality of education we're given is comparable to any university that has been set for a long time before even we come into the arena. So people have opportunity to come here and do their examinations and take their certificates, and then go and start work everywhere and be good ambassadors of the university where they find themselves. I'm going to round up this interview with a call to parents. Number one, the university is young, but we've attended a lot of, we have achieved a lot of progress in terms of, like I said, expansion and the quality of our products. So I'm appealing to parents, those who are already in the system, to help the university pay its bills by promptly paying their school fees for their wards and their children. For the students, I'm urging them to be good ambassadors wherever they find themselves, and of course, to make sure that they represent our university anywhere they are, and then to prove to the world that Mariam Abacha American University is a university with a class, with a touch.